Hello, it's me, Daryl, Florida Catholic guy, and I'm out walking my doggy. And been a few days. Oh, some nice tower clouds. Still haven't gotten any storms. Had to take my mom to a doctor's appointment today, and coming home from Tampa, we ran into a shower. I think there was like 3 drops on the windshield. It was not sure which direction it was, but haven't gotten any rain in quite a while. In fact, if we last until Friday without getting any rain at the Tampa airport, we'll tie a record for the longest time frame, like 17 or 19. I think it's 17 days now that we haven't had anything, and once we get to 19, which is Friday, that'll be the record. So it's possible. Rain chances really increase this weekend, so if we make it until Friday, probably won't make it to break the record on Saturday, but it's been dry. And yeah, I did a video, a good one, in fact. Well, I think it was a good one. I don't know how anybody else would feel. The other day, I don't know which day it was, but I set up my tripod and camera in my backyard and did a backyard video. And the thing with that camera is it's supposed to hook up to Wi-Fi so I can post directly to YouTube. But for whatever reason, it wouldn't upload the video. And it's saved and everything because I can watch it on my camera. So I went to load it onto my desktop computer, and my desktop computer crapped the bed. Not sure if it's a bad virus or I don't know what it was, but Windows won't come on. It'll start booting up, but then it'll go into like a self-diagnostic mode, and it won't be able to complete the diagnostic mode. And I've tried the reinstallation CD and everything, and it didn't work. So either I'm going to have to get somebody, a computer guy, to come in and look at it, or replace it. But I'd like to get it working at least so I can save some files that I would like to save. But unfortunately, it doesn't look like that's going to happen unless I get somebody in to look at it. So disappointing. And I do have a laptop with Windows on it, but the problem with that is when I got the laptop, it was just basically so I could write I participate every November in NaNoWriMo, National Novel Writing Month, where basically you write a novel. It's got to be a total of 50,000 words. And yeah, you just write it hopefully you can get 50,000 words by the end of the month. And that's how that works. And so I got it for that, so it doesn't have much space or memory in there, so I don't have enough memory on the computer to even download my video, which is, like I said, disappointing, but what can you do? I was gonna try my other camera, but it might download some pictures, but don't think it's gonna do videos. So I think the only other thing I could do that might work is they have USB adapters for like iPads and iPhones, so I could get one of them and try to download it onto my iPad. That might work. So weather's, like I said, it's been dry, but it's been hot, very hot. Actually, today was the first day it actually start cooling down, if you want to call like 92, 93 cooling. It's better than 95 and 96 and 99 like it's been. Normal for us is 90. That's the average. So yeah, the average is 90, so 92, 93 like it was today is getting back closer. We've been kind of hot at night. A lot of nights the lows haven't gotten below 80, which is all right with me, because at night I'm usually sleeping with the air conditioning on. So, but it's just takes a lot getting used to. You know, every pretty much every day you're a little over 90, and especially being so dry. I mean, usually when you get your afternoon thunderstorm, the temperatures will drop from about 90 down to about, well, in the 70s anyway, like upper 70s, which that gives you some kind of relief. And that's usually where they stay, you know, because our average lows are like mid-70s. 75, I think, is the average low temperature. So if you get those showers that come through, you'll it's nice. If you get those showers that come through, it'll drop the temperature, but without it, that's why we've been staying up 80 and above for nighttime lows. And of course once the sun comes out, it doesn't take nothing for it to get to 90, so it gets hotter than 90. So, but I don't mind. It's why we live here, right? Where I live here. So I haven't done much other than take my mom to the doctors. That was an experience. They have valet parking pretty much every place down here, and so I pulled up with the valet parking and did the things. And they, of course, down here, and especially in a hospital, but anywhere in Tampa, you got to wear a mask. And so not only do you have to wear a mask, but on the way in, they ask you a bunch of questions like, have you been around anybody that's had COVID or anything like that? Have you had symptoms of COVID? And they go through a list of the symptoms and ask you if you had them at all. And then they take your temperature, which that was I don't know what kind of thermometer. I don't know if it's a thermometer or the person that did it didn't know what she was doing, but it was one of those forehead scan thermometers. And my mom came up like 93, and she's usually pretty low. She's usually like 96, 97. But then my temperature was 87 point something. And I can tell my mom, if my temperature's 87, I better be in the hospital because I'm having hypothermia. Especially down here, the weather's so hot, something's wrong. So then after you do that, they give you a sticker saying you're good to go. Usually they wouldn't let me in, only the patient, but because my mom's in a wheelchair, I get to stay with her. So that was all right. And boy, I don't know, I have probably the test that she had done was right around an hour. So you figure, getting there, checking in and everything, probably in the hospital, probably an hour and a half, or a doctor's office actually. And just that time, I had to take my mask and pull it away from my face just to breathe, because I don't care what they say, I can't breathe with those things on. You're just breathing in exhaled air, which is not good for you. And I had both my gas mask and my regular mask, and gas mask is uncomfortable because it covers your whole face and causes me to sweat and everything, but it's actually easier to breathe with because it's designed to suck air in and blow air out, where the cloth masks things there, they don't do anything. You're just sucking in your own carbon dioxide, and it's not good. And I wouldn't wear the stupid things, but now, I mean, in a doctor's office, I can see it because, you never know who has what. I mean, even if it was a specialty office, you just don't know. But I'm telling you, doing stuff like that, and that was almost all the time I was sitting down, so it wasn't like I was exerting myself, and it was still hard to breathe. Doing stuff like shopping where you're up walking around, I can't do it. So, whatever. So, anyway, things are, okay, I guess. I mean, don't have much planned. I mean, I do want to get out on a bike, and I found out something interesting too, because my thought was, even though it's not the safest thing in the world, I was thinking of just putting my, my dungarees on that I would wear, my long pants from when I go on the motorcycle, and obviously my boots, helmet, and gloves. But I was thinking about just wearing a short sleeve shirt so it wouldn't be as hot. But from what I read, No, you want a long sleeve. Not only do you want your vest with the armor on it, you also want a long sleeve shirt underneath. And the reason for that is if you just wear a short sleeve shirt with nothing, you're gonna sweat no matter what you wear. I mean, it's 90 degrees. You're not gonna eliminate sweating. And as everybody knows, sweating is what cools your body. So by just wearing a short sleeve shirt and riding, you're gonna just dry up all the sweat quick, which is gonna dehydrate you quicker. And but by wearing a long sleeve shirt with your riding jacket, the sweat will stick close to your body, which will cool your body and not get you as dehydrated, and of course keep you safe, which is another good thing. But yeah, I just found that interesting. So, and also it will protect from getting sunburn, because even with the mesh jackets, the sun can get under that and cause sunburn on the mesh part. And also, if you're going to ride for any length of time, especially on the back of the neck, you're going to want to put sunblock on. So that goes without saying. The part that your helmet doesn't cover. So yeah, that was interesting. And so I'd like to get out. Even going for a short ride, I think, would be good. So that and my boat. I'd like to go out on my boat, but I don't know. At least get out on a bike, and that'll, help me do something. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you're all doing good. Good night. God bless you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.